This clip was taken from the series Asking for a Friend, what we all think but think we shouldn't. The entire series can be found at fromthefray.com/asking.
Ecclesiastes 3:10 and 11. I've seen the burden God has placed on us all, yet God has made everything beautiful for its own time. He has planted eternity in the human heart. Eternity, but even so, people cannot see the whole scope of God's work from beginning to end. This verse is the reason why I always say, one, that this book knows you. This book knows you better than you know you. It knows you extremely well. But it's also the reason why I say there are no true atheists in the world. And I will go to my grave saying that. There are no true atheists who are confidently saying, I'm absolutely sure there is no God, there is no creator, I just showed up one day. That kind of bold atheism, to say that I'm certain there's no creator, I'm certain there's no God, that requires far too much faith for any human being. We don't have that much faith. As much as we may struggle to deny it, as much as the dark seasons of our life that we alluded to earlier, as much as those dark seasons might try to convince you of this, you and I know, we can't deny it. There's something more. There's something more out there. To some degree, our hearts, our emotions, our mind, it's always at a constant state of turbulence until we come to grips with the fact that we were placed on earth by a creator. He made us and put us here. Star Wars fans might say, there is a disturbance in the force that is keeping you and I from being at peace, from being at rest, until we come to grips with the fact that a creator put us here for a reason. This is why we should not be unkind to our unbelieving friends and neighbors and coworkers. Don't be unkind. First of all, it's not winsome. It's not Christ-like. Don't be unkind. But verse 10 tells us they carry a burden of confusion about why life is so repetitive and unfulfilling and frustrating. At the very least, we can say, I may not like it, but it was God's idea. This whole life frustrating cycle down here, it was God's idea. I don't understand all of it, but I know there's a reason. They have nothing to take away the turbulence or the unrest or the disturbance in the force. So don't be unkind. In verse 11, just helps us empathize even more, because it says, like, there are plenty of things down here that even we, especially me, we're not going to understand about what God does until we are with Him. That's why I've said it a million times. One of the first things we'll say in heaven, once we catch our breath and get back up on our feet, one of the first things we'll say when we get there is, oh, okay. Now I understand.